Evening all, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program, where we are travelling back home. We've come from that world there, and we mined some titanium. Mined a fair bit of titanium. In fact, mined a lot of titanium. And I think that's enough to get us going for a little while. I'd like to make some hydrogen fuel cells, or deuterium? I don't think it's deuterium. I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it's hydrogen. I think it was hydrogen fuel cells is the thing we want to make. These things. Hydrogen fuel rod. That's the one, not cells. Yeah, we want to make these, and that requires titanium and hydrogen, and that's good because we have hydrogen and we want to make more hydrogen, so that's all good. And I'm probably going to miss the world. Somebody stop the world. I want to get off. So if we do this, and we'll head for the no, not that word. Not that word. This one. This one. Here we go. And we'll just put straight in orbit. Oh, well, that's okay. Let us fly around the world. Although that is using my energy, and I don't have as much energy as I would like to have, because uses a lot of energy. So, pow! I do love the way you just slam into the ground. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird, but anyway, okay. So yeah, I'd like to switch over to using hydrogen fuel rods. Because it's better than graphite. It's way better than graphite. And then the graphite we can be using, that's come before. The graphite we can be using to make more hydrogen. No, hang on, that's wrong. No, you make hydrogen using these, and then we'd have graphite spare to be putting into this. That's the idea. Yeah. That's the idea. So we'd end up rather than creating a second amount of energetic graphite, we would just have the one set of energetic graphite, which would be awesome. There is also something else we can get later on, which lets us get even more of the good stuff, so that'd be great. We might also do this anyway because we got to use up the oil, because we're not really using the oil, and oil isn't great for that. I don't know how else to find out what oil is used for. Yeah, we got this deuterium fractionation, which breaks hydrogen down into deuterium 1% at a time, which may seem like it's a complete. When I first read this, I was like, hang on a minute. I put 100 in and I get 1 deuterium out. That's how 1% would work, but it's not. Basically, the hydrogen goes through a process where it can split into deuterium. Then if it doesn't, the hydrogen comes out the other end, so you don't lose anything. So you might as well just have this running all the time, because you just get free deuterium from it. So it just seems like a fantastic thing to do. Sulfuric acid uses oil and stone and water. What's this? Particle container. I'm just basically finding out where I can dump the oil. That's organic crystals. Gathered from organic crystal crane rare or made in a chemical facility. Okay. Oh, you can make plastic as well with oil. So yes. So we might want to do that. We might want to have like a source of plastic somewhere, because I feel as if plastic might be useful. So we're going to expand our chemical system here, I think. Also might move it because it's in a bad location. Let's have a look here. So these are the oil thing. This is the chemical plant. This is the one. So we can make plastic which uses graphite and oil, which is good because we want to use up the oil, and we've got graphite, and we're making extra graphite. but we can run graphite from elsewhere. So maybe this could feed making plastic, and the hydrogen comes off to make hydrogen fuel rods, which will be good. Something else we do need as well is interplanetary logistics, interstellar logistics, which is a bit of a miss. Yeah, it's a bit of a you got planetary logistics and then you got interstellar logistics. There should be one in between called interplanetary logistics, but whatever. These things allow you to transfer between worlds, which also means it lets you transfer between stars, but you don't want to transfer between stars with them, from what I understand, because it takes a long time. It takes a long time to fly. But we do want this. We definitely want this. This is our next target. It is, but it does require titanium, so we need this. So yeah, and also I'd like this, but we got this. We're going to get this. This is going to come through soon, and that will make us yellow ones. We've got that. That's down here, isn't it? That's going to allow us to unlock the yellow stuff. So, okie dokie, okie dokie. So. We need to change our power system to deuterium. Hydrogen, sorry, not deuterium. Deuterium is a different thing completely. I've been watching other people play, as you might be able to tell. So I've got some future knowledge. I've not really been watching them how they play. I've just been watching them do things, and I've been learning new recipes and stuff. So, right. What we want. Oh, I don't have that. Over here. Here. That's where we put our down. Our stuffs. And refinery. Don't remember which one it was in. Did I take all the boxes? I did not. Right. Well. Oh. How about first and foremost, we come here and we put down a box 2, and we drop our titanium into there. And we start that processing. How does that seem? I did leave an awful lot of stuff on the other world. I left basically empty my whole inventory and just filled it out with titanium because that made sense. So now I don't have as much stuff. In fact, I don't have any Mark II belts at all. That's interesting. Probably do with some Mark II belts. Or something. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Okay. We'll do that. And we're going to go that. Boom. I'm going to grab that and go out. I don't have any. I don't have any. I don't have anything. You'll do. You go back in there for a minute. We will use you in a moment. Okay, so my plans for this episode are actually going to be changing. We're going to need to actually build some basic infrastructure going on again. We're going to output onto there, and you're going to do your thing, and then you're going to go into here, and then I've killed this belt, so it's not going to go down the line, so we're just going to get it into this box, which is awesome. That's what I want. That's what I want. Just into the box. Just go in the box. That's fine. Get in your box. Okay? But what I want to do is I want to go over here, I suppose, and actually put down making some things that we need. I'm going to start with belts. So we've got Mark 1, Mark 2, and even Mark 3 belts. So this is going to go all the way down there, in that direction, past this coal. And it's going to be making everything in line and going down and doing its thing, and we'll see how it goes. So let's get some foundation. There we go. And all foundations in that box. Now some foundation. Grab 2 foundation, why not? Over here. We'll slap that down. Now I've left them empty because I've got that oil vein there. Right, that does mean we're going to be straight on top of the coal, which is not ideal. What if we go past the coal? What if we go over to this here? That I think. realise I've just put that in the wrong place. But that's fine. That's fine. So we'll go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we'll go here. We'll go here, and we'll come off of. Where's the nearest? Can't put it there. So there. It's not really the earliest it can come in. It can come in before that. Don't have any belts up here at all. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're gonna come in, and then from there we will build our belts. Not belts. I'll just do it with Model 1 belts, and then we can upgrade them if required, because we may not even need Model 1 belts. But let's grab a load of belts, grab some of those, grab some gears and that, because I feel as if that's going to be used in the process. Grab some assemblers, grab some inserters, these, that, I think that'll do. Okay. Right, so let's see here. Where is that? Get where it's supposed to go. There. Gotta come down. So there, down. That's just so I know where we're going. That's not the actual belt that's going to come in. That's just so I know where we're going. Okay. So these are all supposed to be Mark II belts, but yeah, we can do that. So what do we need? What do we need to make belts? Let's have a quick look here. See, belts. Belts require iron and gears. Okay. So we need to make gears and make belts. So the question is, how many belts do we want to make? I mean, we've unlocked the tier 3 stuff, so we can quickly have a look and see how much it requires. The core is running out of fuel. Oh no. Oh no. Right. Go. Go over here. Go over here. What I should really do is, I really should put a storage on the end here and have this. Yeah, I can do that. We're out of power. Grab. And we don't have any storage on us. Use up the storage. Wrong button. I guess I used up the storage that I had. I thought I had more than one storage. Did I pick up one? Oh, out of power. Okay, I thought I had more than one storage on me, but I guess I didn't. That's fine, that's fine. So we need iron. Brick, and I might as well grab that as well. Make me 2 of them right now. Okay. What I want to do is I want to put down there. Down a thing there. Yep. And we want to go input you into there, grab the belt, run that onto there, and we'll grab a Mark II inserter. And then get rid of that one. So that's going to fill up that, and then once this is full, it's going to fill up these. So we can start making some red cubes. We're not really doing well for red energy science cubes yet, but that's because of our issue with it just dawned on me that I have a line right here of this, so I can do that. Run. And what we'll do is we'll remove those, put in a Oh, it does fit. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And we will go you into there, you into there, you into there. And we will prioritise that one. And I don't think we need to filter it. I think it just prioritises it anyway. So it will always fill up the end for that. And then if not, it will come down here. And we'll get a sorter Mark II. So, and there we go. You will have all the graphite you need. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Plump. We will have our own power. Awesome. And that'd be cool, because this line will probably become running for that anyway, because we won't be using graphite for the machines. Will be using deuterium, hydrogen instead, not deuterium. That's a completely different. Right, so let's run this along here. Change the type to those. Input, output. Okay, so we have iron coming down here. Now I want to chop that off because I don't know how far we're going to go with the iron. So we want to make a number. Now we've unlocked tier 3 belts, so we know that they require tier 3, tier 1, tier 2 belts every second. And we know this requires 3 tier 1 belts every second, and this produces 3 belts every second. So it's a completely even across the board. So you just have to kind of pick a number of how many do you want. Do we want to fill up a standard belt? Do we want to make 6 a second? If so, that's only 2 assemblers. Which we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do 2 assemblers. So if we want to make 2 assemblers worth of machines, 2 assemblers worth of making conveyor belt Mark 1s, which means that would saturate a Mark 1 belt. Awesome. Requires 2 iron, which we can bring in from here. This will bring in the iron in. And also requires 1 gear. And a gear requires 1 iron and 1 a second. So that means we need a 1-to-1 ratio. So if I was to have a look, see where we actually started the line, not that it particularly matters for us, but yeah. So if I do that and then I do that, that will be making gears. Okay, he's going to make gears. Gear. And we don't need to put gears on the belt, do we? We don't need them for the Mark IIs. No, we don't. What about the engines? Let's have a quick look at the engines. They do require gears. Okay, so but they'll require their own thing. So it's alright. So what I want to do then is I want to have you making gears. I want to have you being 1 further away because you can't connect them otherwise. And you don't want to make that. You want to make Mark 1 belts, like so. Then we do exactly the same again. So we grab this, and we'll do that. Grab this, that. And then what we'll do is we will put the Mark II sorters between the 2, because the Mark 1 sorters don't move things fast enough. The Mark IIs can move 1 a second because it's got to be 2 gaps between them. You can't put them too close together, which is fine. And then get rid of that. That in there. Awesome. And then we'll go, well, you only require a Mark 1, you require a Mark 1, and you require a Mark 1. There we go. Well done. And now, in all the other instances, we have it going up the line, but because it's a product, we're going to have it going down the line instead. And what I mean by that is, we're going to output it here and run it down the line like this. So you need a Mark 2, because you're creating 3 a second, and you can output, not conveyor belt, water. You output 3 a second. Awesome. So that works perfectly well. And then we put in a storage at the end. Boom. And then we're going to have an input into the storage, and we'll have an output as well because that will balance it all out. That awesome. So there we go. That's the plan. That is the plan. We then need to get power into here, which is going to be interesting because it doesn't line up with all the rest of the power grid. So I don't have enough power. What? I make some of them? I need to make some of them. Fortunately, it doesn't line up with all these because the smelters fit in. So the power system is going to be different over here. But that is fine. That is fine. You go there. Oh, you can't go. Oh, yeah, because there's a thing in between there, isn't it? You can go there. Whether you connect, you don't. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that's the furthest you can go, isn't it? Okay. 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 Well, what we'll do then, we will put one there. Have a look at where the other ones come. They come on this line here, do they? Yep. Yep. Looks like we go every like that. I think we're overdoing the power cables, to be honest with you, but oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Along as far as you can go. Along as far as you can go. That'll connect up, and that'll start getting power, and that'll start producing Mark 1 belts, which is awesome. Now we do have a lot of Mark 1 belts anyway, so let's go and grab them. Oh, drink. We'll dump them in the box. Oh, there we go. Okay. Awesome. So there's our Mark 1 belt being made, and we have a Mark 1 belt line coming down this side now. Although it doesn't have to be, we could always put it on the other side, but we can't because the coal's there, so no, it's going to be this one. Okie dokie. I've built this really badly. I've built this really badly because if I want all the supply lines to come down one side, and we're going to need like copper and stuff like that, it's going to hit the coal, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So, to make Mark 2 belts, we require Mark 1 belts, we have, and we require engine units, or electric engine units. Electric engine units require normal engine units and electromagnets, these things, electromagnetic coils. And these normal engines require gears and magnetic coils. And we have unlocked the structure matrix. Yay! Yellow power. Okay, and that's 2 seconds. So that needs iron as well. So this is where it becomes a little bit interesting on our having a look at whether the lines can work with this, because it may actually turn out that I need that one line isn't going to be enough to supply the whole chain. Even a Mark 2 line might not be enough to supply the whole chain, because a Mark 2 belt moves things at 12 a second, and right now we are using 1, 2, 3, 4. We're using 6 a second. So right now we're using an entire Mark 1 belt to make Mark 1 belts. So if I was to do well, we'll do this here, and we'll say, right, okay, so you're not to make that, you are to make well, we need engines, and engines require iron, which we're getting in, but also requires gears and magnetic coils. Magnetic coils require coils and copper. Now, coils of copper on the main line, so they can just come straight in. That's not a problem. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to make gears there. I need to then put in another assembly machine here, another assembly machine here. This one wants to be making the engines. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This one wants to be making... Because having the machines feed into the machines rather than put onto a belt is kind of the way I want to go. So I was going to have the gears being made here, the coils being made here, and then the centre would have the engines being made, which would work. But then the engines need to put out into another assembly machine. So we could go this way with it, I suppose. There's no reason why I can't go that way as well. And this needs to make electromagnetic turbines. That requires 2 engines every 2 seconds. This makes 1 every 2 seconds. So we need 2 of these to do 1 of these. So I'm going to have to put engines on a belt. There isn't really a great deal I can do about that. But we need to have this set up twice, going onto a belt. Yeah, this setup needs to be twice going onto a belt, and then further down the line, I kind of wanted to make it not necessarily this thin. I don't mind going thicker with it. That's fine. But I kind of wanted to make it so that it's in line. And then off the side of it is where all the things are. So the machines are kind of in line. That would make sense. So I like this, like that. There we go. And then you, what do you require? But it's got to be the Mach 2s because the Mach 1s are too slow for us. So you go into that one. You go into that one. You into that one. That one. You require iron. So you take iron. You require iron. I mean, you require 2. So you've got to be a Mach 2. Okay. And now we've got. So we're using 6. So that's 7. That's 1 a second. That's 8, so I don't need a Mach 2 there, I need a Mach 1. I could use Mach 2s, it would be fine, but I'm just trying to balance it so that the times work. So that's using 6, 7, 8, and you don't use any. So 9, 10. So for Mach 2 belts, Mach 2 belts we're using 10 a second iron. So this line may really not deal with this anymore. We're already hitting like the Mach 12, the Mach 12, well, we could always bring in a second iron line. There's no reason why we couldn't do that. The issue to that is that this main bus belt won't keep up. Won't keep up with a second iron line, and it wouldn't keep up anyway because but these will all eventually fill up anyway. It's not like they're a permanent use thing, so. Tell you what, let's just put it in and find out what happens. I like that plan. I like that plan of just putting it in and finding out what happens, seeing how it goes. And now I just need to bring down the other 2 lines, which is going to be really difficult because they kind of want to go back here, but they can't go back here because we have coal in the way. At least we have 1 spot of coal in the way. I could always hide that one spot of coal. We could go up and over it. I don't know. Or I could come down the other side. Although that's the side where the power cables are, so maybe we won't come down that side. So what's this? This is one we need. Brum, 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 brum. What have we got here? We've got that's steel, that's copper. We need copper. Okay, don't really need steel, but I'm the steel. Anyway, that's fine. So we need electro. Ah, no, 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 no. Stop. Is bad. Is bad. Why did you not stay on the high level? Damn you. Remove. Okay, there we go. Right, so let's bring you in. You are colliding with another object. Oh, oh no, wrong. Rotate you around. You collide? Really? I thought they fixed that. Because this is supposed to be 2x2 tiles, and yeah, I thought they fixed that. It seems like the hitbox is just slightly larger than 2x2 tiles. Okay, okay, that makes life a little bit more awkward, but we're on about there. Core energy will deplete soon again. You go into there. You go into there. Okay, 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 okay. We'll go and get some more. Ooh. We have run out of power. We walk really, really slowly. Those my drones use a lot of power. But as we run over to try and get some fuel here, I think we'll call this episode closed and come back next time and carry on from there. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.